5 weeks. 5 weeks until HYROX, Washington, D.C. And honestly, it feels like we're rebuilding almost everything before we get there. We're heading into another HYROX season. We're trying to turn vision into something way bigger than we originally imagined. We're changing how things operate at the gym. We just spent a shitload of money on another camera. And I'm still trying to figure out if this leg will ever be raced again. Alright, so we are officially weeks away from the fall HYROX season, and Rachel and I have decided that we're going to document everything. We're not just getting ready for another HYROX, we're getting ready for everything. So training, rehab, vision, the gym, the business. All of the shit that normally happens behind the scenes that nobody really sees. Vision really started because Rachel and I saw how much of an impact that HYROX had on others, so we wanted to be able to create something that exemplified that feeling that everybody gets, whether it be at the finish line, in the starting tunnel, just high-fiving your friend, knowing that you guys have done something hard together. We just wanted to be able to create something that was different. What started out as us basically just figuring things out as we went has turned into a legitimate business. And now we're asking, how far can we actually take this? Apparently, the first step is spending a shit ton of more money.
Last time we were here, we bought our computer for the gym 3 years ago.
That's right. We just haven't in-person shopped in forever. Order everything online. Even this, we had to order to get pickup. Just because I don't want to deal with the shipping. Because every time they want to deliver in the afternoon, and then they wait until like total end of the day, and they will either refuse to ship to us, and or they want to wait until the next day, and ain't nobody got time for that.
Or they make a sign for the package, but then all of a sudden they'll be like, "We missed you," and then and we're like, "Wait, we were staring out the window this whole time."
For real.
Right.
All right, so we are a little less than 5 weeks out from HYROX, Washington, D.C., and we have decided to rebuild everything. So
Why not?
3 months ago, we bought a new camera for at least one of us, and now it's time to pick up our second. So we are at Best Buy right now. All of our equipment has finally arrived, so we're gonna hop in there, go pick out a couple of things, and go grab our new camera. So
Excited.
Let's go have some fun.
Do you think you could hold the door open for me? Thanks. That's so funny.
Yeah, right up front.
Awesome, thank you. Oh, sorry. It's exactly. Do you want to take a quick look first at some camera stuff?
Yeah, maybe we better just in case.
Just in case. We got the Ronin. You don't need this.
Older camera accessories.
Right, there's only one aisle of camera stuff, so good thing we looked online.
Got those. Just need the gimbal.
Nice.
You rock, man.
Did you want a bag for any of this stuff?
Probably, that'd be
Good.
good.
That would be awesome.
Definitely don't want to drop those things.
No.
Really, none of it. We don't really want
Almost cried just looking purchase.
We bought this already, like
3
one
months
set,
ago, so.
and we're so careful with everything right now. Still, just like babying
I
it.
mean, that's the lens is $3,000.
I know. So much. Hey, Jacob. Yeah. Gotta even it out. All right, D. Laverne. Gotta make sure. I'll be your bodyguard right now. We're holding some gold nuggets. Farmers carrying the Best Buy bags.
We are, we're set.
We're set.
We are also broke.
I shouldn't. It's all right.
It's all right.
It's all right.
All for the love of the game.
The buckle. Yeah.
Protection.
Safety. Okay, be safe.
All right, y'all. So we went shopping yesterday and finally picked up our second camera to be able to add to our Vision Content Co. Equipment list. So we spent the last year doing everything off of our iPhones, but it was time to step up our quality. So we got camera number 2, which is the exact same setup as we got for number 1. We ended up going with the Sony A7V along with the Sony. I'm not a camera person, so you can just like read what the box says. But
24 through 7, yeah.
After doing all the research, this is what we went with. And then of course we've got our RS4 for a gimbal. Doing all the action cam, having a gimbal is a game changer. Just being able to make sure that, keeping everything smooth and, but yeah. So this is our little bundle. So the goal basically for the next 4 weeks is to master these and then make sure that we're ready to go. So that way we don't have any errors. We can provide the best quality content once DC comes.
Yeah.
So buying another camera is exciting, but honestly, that's the easy part. Now we have to make money with it. All right, so it is Monday, and we are about to have a meeting with a couple of coaches on our staff to expand upon our nutrition coaching program. So I have made the decision after, I don't know how long I've been nutrition coaching, but to finally take a step away as Vision Content Co. has continued to grow. It is just makes more sense to be able to start putting time towards there and being able to open up other nutritional opportunities for coaches that are on our staff. So today we have our first meeting to be able to go over establishing kind of who's going to take the lead for our nutrition program. We're going to go over what our intake process looks like, what tools we're using, and kind of collaborate to how we can all work together to make sure that our messaging stays the same, but we're also getting the results that we're looking for. So Julia is going to be the one that's going to be taking over our nutrition program. So I'm excited about that. She's one of the new coaches on our program. And then we have Cheyenne that's going to be nutrition coaching, as well as Jake. So Jake wasn't, unfortunately, he's not going to be able to make it to our call today. He works another job, but those are going to be the people that are going to be taking the reins. I know Julia works with people with PCOS. And then Cheyenne, she's an in-house personal trainer, so she actually gets to go to people's homes. So she has that ability to also be able to kind of look at what they got going on in the kitchen and those types of things. So a lot of benefits in having a diverse team. So I'm really excited to be able to see how this shakes out. Just trying to figure this out. I've never actually used Google Meet before. Is it really echoey for you?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure why. I'm going to be able to share the screen. I don't have a camera with this computer. I tried finagling it with my phone, and it's just, there's too much reverb that's going on. It's going to be annoying the whole call. So basically what I was going to show you is just like what our website looked like, just with the nutrition page. And then I was going to show you my intake form that I utilize. And then also the... there was just my toolkit that I give everybody as well. And I was just going to give you guys an idea of like what I offer everybody, because in the plans that I offer, at least on the page right now, is basically like everybody's going to get some tools that go along with it. So it's not only going to be like their nutrition plan, but they get like a grocery list. There is a macro cheat sheet. It's basically like all of your macros. And then I have, I don't know, a decent amount of different sources that are automatically calculated for that macro. Like, for example, if it was 50 grams of protein, you've got like 6 ounces of chicken, you've got 7 ounces of beef, basically all of those options. So then that way, like with my clients, the way that I had it work is we're able to substitute their meals and whatnot. And then this was just like a cheat sheet here of, obviously they can switch out their meals, but it gives them a better idea of how to do that and have those numbers already set out in front of them. But again, I just wanted to get an idea if you guys have one, just so then that way we can at least be all somewhat humming the same tune and offer the same things as we're in this coaching process. So that's going to be one of the first things that I want to talk about. And then after that, I want to talk about as referrals come through, how we want that process to work. And then Basically a questionnaire form that we'll put on the website, a simple one that you guys think whatever would be best, basically just for any referrals that are coming through that will kind of help differentiate as well if you guys do anything that is particular. So if you're like, I want to work with just post-pregnant women, or if you have any specialties or anything like that, it makes it easy to really be able to kind of just segregate that out and then go from there. How often are you checking in with your clients, and then what does that check-in process look like?
So I have a weekly check-in for them, and it gets more extreme the more extreme the goal is. So, if it's someone who has like a really aggressive goal they're working on versus somebody who's just like, in general fat loss, but maybe they're not as hardcore with it as maybe someone else might be. But I have it so it sends to them every Friday morning, and then I let them go through the weekend because I have Mondays as my check-in day, so I have all my check-ins this morning. And it kind of covers a lot of things as far as like maybe a summary with a weekly win. I'll have them do their average weight for the week, and then again, if it's a more aggressive goal, I'll also have them include a day-by-day breakdown with what those weights look like, so I can kind of see how certain things are affecting them throughout the week.
Okay.
Progress photos, again, if it's more aggressive, that's weekly. Otherwise, I do minimum monthly for everybody else. And then I include things like energy levels, mood, sleep, quantity and quality, stress. I have them show their nutrition adherence with how much they tracked or didn't track.
The other thing I'll do is I'll send over my tools, as I said, just so that way you guys can have those. And then I think the last thing is, Julia, when you have some time, it doesn't have to be like right now or today, but if you can kind of summarize your pricing plan and those types of things, that would be awesome. And then I'll get cracking on the website so we can at least get those changes kind of going. And then I'll work on the go high level part and everything, get that going as well. And then I'll let everybody know when everything is done, and then we can finally start talking about it and then start promoting and stuff from there. Sound good?
Yeah, awesome.
All right, awesome. Thank you guys so much for taking time today. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Vision doesn't really exist without this place. Gnarly Fit was the first thing that we built. And for years, this place has basically been our entire life. Personal training, CrossFit, HYROX, nutrition, run club, barbell club. And somewhere in the middle of all that, we decided starting another company sounded like a good idea. The problem is, you eventually realize you can't personally do everything. And this is probably one of the biggest things I'm learning about running a business. If everything depends on you, you didn't really build a business. You built yourself a job. So we're trying to change that. New systems, new website, automations, clear roles, and most importantly, trusting other people to actually take ownership.
I still see a difference. See it through here, and then right at that lower level, that fast, almost gone. Last part's gonna be more lower back. Good. Right then. Head down. Towards me. There you go. Good.
The craziest thing is people will watch other people. See those YouTubers get the plaques mailed to them,
Yeah.
like the play button.
Yeah.
You can have a play button mailed to you. I think you only need 100K subs to get the silver play button mailed to you or whatever.
Man. All right.
I can mail it to you.
I got 132 subscribers, baby. We're almost there.
The trajectory would happen fast. You look and you're at 1,000 subs, then you're at 5K. Before you know it, you're at 50K. And it's like, man, and then you start showing up in the algorithm. It could happen, man.
For sure.
Especially if you generate a plan and a path to success with it.
Business is actually the part of my life right now where I feel like I have some control. This, not so much. I've been dealing with this leg for months now. And it's been frustrating because normally when something isn't working, my answer is pretty simple. Work harder. But I'm starting to realize rehab doesn't really work that way. Some days it feels better, some days it doesn't. And right now, I still don't know exactly when I'm going to be running again. And that's probably the hardest part. Not knowing. I want to race again. I want to train normally again. I want to compete. But right now, That's not the job. The job is getting healthy enough to do it. Meanwhile, we're also trying to get better at this. Better cameras help, better lenses help, but none of that actually makes it work better. The thing we're trying to get better at is telling the story. Because nobody trains for months just to get a cool slow motion clip. There's a story behind why they showed up, and that's what we want Vision to become known for. So that's where we're at. 5 weeks, 2 cameras, 2 people trying to figure all this shit out, and 1 leg that's currently refusing to participate. I actually think this week feels like the beginning of something. Not because we bought a camera. That's obviously cool. But it feels like we're finally starting to build the infrastructure for where we want all of this to go. We've got 5 weeks until Washington, and there's still a lot we need to figure out before then.